Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible? Can you see the screen? Please respond, everyone. Yes, very good. So, aji टिके competitive exams रे टिके serious level रे हमें preparation करिबा, right? So, everyone pay attention. हमें ए topic ऊपर आगे भी classes करिछु, but competitive exams रे को level रे questions आसुची, different job related competitive exams, right? ता ऊपर आजी हमें focus करिबा, right? So, yes, good afternoon. Started. Announcements. Right. So, different kind of examination UPSC ho, right? Our SSC ho. Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Right. So, say there our arrangements, rearrangements of sentences, questions ଆସିବ, right? तार different variety अच्छी आज हमें से ऊपर focus करेगा को बड़ा questions ଆସିବ को variety तार थाए, right? Different kind of question, different structure of question. गोटे simple question question नो हमें start करेगा आगे format बुझिया को चेष्टा करो, right? सबू question रो format अलग अलग थाए, right? But we have to analyze कि हमको करिवार कौन अछि. First of all, एटी तुमको देथिबो गोटे sentence. This is the introduction, right? केते बड़ा sentences रे ता परे देथिबो तीनटा sentence को sequence करिवार अछि, right? ता परे देथिबो conclusion. Fix थिबो सेटा भी डिस्कस करिया केमती होबो, right? ताकू हमको sequence करिवार अछि, right? We have to sequence that. Getting my point? Now, in these kind of questions, हमें introduction और conclusion जदि दे दिया हिची 1 and 6 जदि दे दीची, we can only jumble up 2, 3, 4, 5. याकू ऊपर तଳ करी परिबा. This is fixed, right? Introduction and conclusion mostly सेमाने दे देथिले, that is fixed, right? अब केते बड़ा question था जो उसने दिया ही न था, then we have to find out intro and conclusion, right? That is the whole task. Ebola questions mostly 4 or 5 marks thai, and you can expect 4 or 5 questions. So we are talking about 20 to 25 marks, right? A variety of examination re questions compulsory ase, SSC re ase, banking re ase, right? UPSC re bhi aschi, right? So all of these platforms, they use these kind of questions. Now, can you solve this? Try karo. Yes, some of the answers patao. Question over hame discuss kariba, right? I'll talk about all the things in details. First, tell me what is the sequence. It 1 is fixed, right? Here, 1 is fixed. Getting my point? Amku X, Y, and Z ku sequence kariyar ach. Right? We have to sequence X, Y, and Z in proper order. Kota aage asyo, kota pore asyo. That is the thing. 4 marks for this. Try karo. Kota habo. Yes. समस्त आंसर्स पठाओ, ट्राई करो. XYZ, sure. जदि तमे देखिबो एटी गोटे लिंक अछि, carried it off as best as we could. So X and Z gote link, right? As best as we can do, right? So that is the link. The X or Z sangre rahibu, right? This is a conjunction, but we carried it off, right? So there is a link here. Y, X and Z. This is the clear sequence, right? Y, X and Z. Understood? All clear? केमती solve करियर अछि, right? यार कितने fundamental rules अछि. सबुठ important factor हमको link खोजिବାର अछि. Link between two sentences, right? जेमती हमें ये find out कले as best as हमें सदाळे use करू as well as good as. So these are links. These are conjunctions, right? ये links गुड़ा को हमको find out करिवार अछि in the whole stanza, right? Simply, but it was a contradiction per a statement. We carried it off very well, right? So the best answer here is A. So OMR sheet Jyoti, we have 4 circles. We just have to darken A, right? We'll get 4 marks for that. That easy as this. Getting my point? Any doubts? All clear? If you have any doubt, you can ask me now. Question कौन, format कौन, केमती solve करियर अछि हमको जाना पड़ला. किसी भी doubt अछि, you can ask me now. Am I clear? Yes, very good. Chalo, let's try one more easy one. समझते चेष्टा करो correct होगा. Try to be correct, not fast. जल्दी. Yes, everyone. Send me answers quick. ZYX, sure. Let's try. The causes and their effects. Very good. The causes and their effects. Very good. We have a link here. Very good. It starts with Z. Right? Tapre kaun haba? Belongs to the one order. They stand in the same series. Right? Perfect. Belongs to the one order. They stand in the same series. Right? So we have Z, Y, then X. Very good. Very good. All of you correct. 4 marks for this. Superb. Right? Fantastic. Right? So we understood what to be done. right? ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଜାଣିଗଲେ କଣ କରିବାର ଅଛି. Try to be correct one more time. Yes. ଚେଷ୍ଟା କର correct ହବାକୁ. Not fast. In these kind of questions ଆମେ ଟିକେ diligently କରିବା. Yes, try everyone. Yes, ସମସ୍ତେ answers ପଠାଅ. PQR. और QPR. चलो, let's see. Public goods are important as they mitigate the impact of income poverty and inequality. Yes, very good. They are in sequence, proper sequence ରେ ଅଛି, right? Public goods are important as they mitigate the impact of poverty and inequality. Very good, right? Pura proper sequence ରେ ଅଛି. Very good, everyone. PQR, right? Public goods are mitigate would be grammatically incorrect, so cannot start with this. R के बाद mitigate नहीं हो सकता, right? Cannot start with this. Then so PQR is correct. Rest are starting with Q, right? Rest are starting with Q. बाकी सब Q रे start ହେଇଛି देखो. Only B is starting with P. Q ରୁ start ହେଲେ public goods are उसके बाद either ing form ଲାଗିଥାନ୍ତା ନହେଲେ ed form ଲାଗିଥାନ୍ତା. ଏଠି mitigate ଅଛି, right? So grammatically incorrect ହବ, right? So हमको ये sequence ये link गुड़ाକୁ भी ଦେଖିବାର ଅଛି. Grammatically structurally ठीक ବସିବାକୁ ପଡିବ, right? Very good. Amaro B is correct. Very good. Now again try everyone quick jaldi. चेष्टा करो correct होगा, not fast. Yes, ସମସ୍ତେ answers ପଠାओ. Try. Let's see. So increasingly, the poor have been paying to provide revenue for the central government, right? Right. So obviously ROE start hobo. This is the beginning intro for a jota asibo, right? Kaiki P ru start hele, this is tara verb kichi nahi. Paying to provide what? Right? Q ru bhi start hele, it would be wrong for the central government. Why? Right? So ROE start hobo. The poor have been paying to provide revenue for the central government, right? Very good. All of you, 4 marks on this. Very good. Both badhaya karchu samaste. I'm so very glad you guys are doing fantastic on this. Right? Now, again, try to be correct. Correct about chesta karo, don't try to be fast. Amku maximum marks etre hi anibar achi. Right? If you are expecting 25 marks just out of this, and concrete asibo itru tomorrow. Right? Try to be correct, not fast. Yes. A or D, which one is correct? D. Let's see. We have to be correct. The idea of standard time zone has become so integral to our lives that we often take it for granted. Very good. Fantastic, everyone. Correct answer. Answer is B. Right? The idea of standard time zone. Right? Time zone. There is a clear link between this and this has become so integral to our what? Our lives. Right? Integral to our lives. Right? So XY we often take for granted. I mean, like take for granted, right? Perfect, right? Everyone, very good. D is the correct answer. 4 marks. Fantastic. समझते बहुत बढ़िया करछो, right? Very good. तो आमे बुझी गेलु concept कोन हमकु कोन करियार अछि यार भी different format रो question आसीबो गोटिए format रे केबे question आसीबोनी right now we are getting the answers correct very good I'm so very proud of you guys that my answers are correct आछी but different format रो question हमकु जानिबा को अछि right एटा था different format जानिबा आगरु right ये गोटे format ये हमर आस्तिला UPSC engineering service exam ESC right engineering services UPSC रे जो करंती सेमाने leadership position सेतरे आस्तिला question टा it is of 4 marks -1 try to get it correct now एतरे different कोन अछि एतरे intro दे दैछि right this one is having the introduction over here now it has PQRS 4 sentences right and you have 4 sequences to make एतरे तम चारटा sequence बनियार अछि Getting my point? So try to get it correct. This is of 4 marks -1 if you get it wrong. Try karo. Don't try to be fast. Try to be correct. चेष्टा करो. Try करो. Are you sure? B होगा ना C होगा? ये भाभी के देखो. Is it B or is it C? Is it B or is it C? Sure? C टा भी ଟିକେ try करी देखो. Let's see. There must be countries now in which parents can spend several years in university, right? So that a lot of young persons are going without substantial meal. Boole sequence. Why should parents spend more time in university? Right? Parents basic time university re kahin spend karibe. Right? There must be countries now in which parents are going without substantial meal so that a lot of young persons can spend several years in the university. Answer should be C. Right? Parents want a substantial meal, enough food, khaunandi, saving money so that their children can go to expensive university. Getting my point? There must be countries now in which parents are, right? Parents are cheese, it's like are habo. Yes, SQRPT. भाभी की देखो, is it correct or not? यदि PQRS होबो, there must be countries now in which parents can spend several years in the university so that a lot of young persons are going without substantial meal. किसी logic होनी, right? Parents माने university रे बेसी time spend करी कि पिला मानू कहीं substantial food avoid करेवे, right? There's no logic also, so that should make a logic as well, right? Logical sequencing कौन थी ना? That should make a logical sequencing as well. Jodi C को try करिबो, that is more precise, right? There must be countries now in which parents are going without substantial meal so that a lot of young persons can spend several years in the university, right? Understood? Any doubt, Pachar? All clear? Right? So UPSC re A level question asibo. Right? Yes, everyone clear? Kichu doubt thile, you can ask me. Right? Any doubt, you can ask me. Understood? कौन करिवार अच्छी हमको लॉजिकल आंसर भी दबार अच्छी राइट खाली सीक्वेंसिंग रे करेक्ट हो तो दैट इज नॉट आल्सो करेक्ट इट हैज टू बी लॉजिकल लॉजिकल माने तार किछि मीनिंग बाहर थुवा राइट इट शुड बी मीनिंगफुल जो सेंटेंस ता तमे जो पैराग्राफ ता कंस्ट्रक्ट करिछ राइट तार किछि मीनिंग थिबो मीनिंगफुल थिबो अदरवाइज सेटा कोन आंसर हबो राइट it should be logical it should be meaningful as well understood now next again UPSC level question ठीक है try to be correct yes everyone send me answers समस्त answers पठाओ yes everyone send me answers समस्त answers पठाओ try UPSC level question but I'm sure you can do it try करो C or A which one is correct C are you sure or A let's see yes C is correct very good superb fantastic right you right ask for attendance right who have who kiye attendant right so there is a clear link between Q and S always ask these kind of questions जैसा भी W H O थिबो एटा काहा को represent करूछ right जति भी pronoun थाए he she who relative pronoun right सेटा काहा को represent करूछ बा काहा को लिंक करूछ से लिंक टा सदाले हमको काढिबार अछि अटेंडेंट्स को who द्वारा represent करा जाय who have instructions right to help our customers promptly and politely right to help our customers in what manner promptly and politely so very good good very good 4 marks superb बहुत बढ़िया कलो any doubt on this बुझी पारलो केमती करिवार अछि all clear तो आमे ए बडा लेवल क्वेश्चन एग्जामिनेशन रे एक्सपेक्ट करि परिबा राइट एवरीवन क्लियर किछि भी डाउट अछि पछारो yes very good now yes very good now always remember right जेबे भी हमरो किछि भी प्रोनाउन जो आसे मु जेंति कहली ही शी इट हु so एवडा हला हमरो सब लिंक राइट जेमती आम ये जाना पाइले हु क्या लिंक करुच्ची अटेंडेंस राइट तो आमको ये लिंक गुड़ा फाइंड आउट करिवार अछि राइट आ सदाळे प्रोनाउन सेकंड रे आसीबो राइट नाउन ऑलवेज कम्स फर्स्ट getting my point so attendant will always come first who will come second understood now try this again टिके format change अछि try to focus now in this kind of question right एठी कोन करछंती S1 means sentence 1 right S6 देखो starting रे देछि but like 6 लिखा है माने एटा 6th sentence right so this is the introduction this is the conclusion right yes any question you ask किछि भी question अछि पचारो right ये starting रे mention कर देछि S1 और S6 तो माने ये नो कि this is 1 this is 2 this is 6 माने 6th sentence this is the conclusion this is the introduction right हमको बाकी सबू लिंक करिवार अछि this is a different format right even if second रे देछि S6 करिकि तमरो this sentence but it has 6th रे आसीबो सदा last रे आसीबो this is the conclusion हमको कंफ्यूज करिया को लिखिछि राइट ए फॉर्मेट रे क्वेश्चन भी आसीबो एग्जाम रे तो तमे कंफ्यूज होबनी S6 लिखिछि माने दैट इज द कंक्लूजन राइट नाउ कैन यू सॉल्व दिस हमरे S1 S6 भितरे P Q R S रो सीक्वेंस करिकि आंसर ता दबार अछि दैट इज द थिंग राइट different format रे बोले की पचारियो but this is the thing we have to do कौन हबो proper sequence try करी को all understood what is the question किछि भी डाउट थिले पचारो ये समस्त आंसर्स पठाओ all of you understood कौन अछि क्वेश्चन हमको कौन करियर अछि C और D समस्त क्वेश्चन बुझी गलो राइट S1 X6 दीटा हेले इंट्रो और कंक्लूजन राइट RPSQ चलो let's try करिबा American idealism is essentially a belief in the idea of progress right in the idea of progress the Americans tend to view history as a record of human achievement therefore he believes that who believes that यदि RPSQ करिबा the Americans tend to view history as a record of human achievement right therefore he believes एटी he को किए represent करूछ who is he starting रो जो American अछि American idealism Jodi ame P ru start kariba, the American idealism is essentially a belief that belief in the idea of progress. Therefore, he believes that because of human effort, the future will be better than the past, right? But if Americans are usually optimists, but they are not wholly unrealistic, right? The Americans tend to view history as a record of human achievement. They have some common sense of patriarchy. This scene they have inherited from the English. I think PQRS ହେଇପାରିବ. PQRS ହେଇପାରିବ କି try କଲ. Everyone try option A. ଏଠି ଯଦି ଦେଖିବ, they represent the Americans, right? He represents American idealism, right? So S1P, there is a link, right? A common sense of patriarchy, this theme, right? The common sense of patriarchy, this theme. So S6, there is a link, right? Possible ଅଛି କି? Can we make option A as the answer? Try करो. Or B, right? PQ, SR, PQ. Answer would be A. Answer would be A. ସମସ୍ତେ try करो A answer होची कि नहीं मते कहलो. Everyone try to make A as the answer. Is it correct or wrong? Tell me. C would be wrong. ମୋ ହିସାବରେ A is correct. Tell me. Try करो. PRQS. Let me type PRQS. The Americans tends to view history as a record of human achievement. ER. तापरे Q. But if Americans are usually optimistic, nahi. Achievement pare, but if they are usually optimistic, but they are not wholly realistic, they have some common sense of patriarchy. So this link that ठीक से बसुनी. Logically, this is incorrect. Logically, this would be incorrect. Getting my point? Logically, this would be incorrect. ଯଦି ଦେଖିବ ତ proper meaningful sentence जोटा होची formation होची paragraph हिसाब रे, that is A. American idealism is essentially a belief in the idea of progress, right? Therefore, he believes that American idealism, he represented as American idealism, that because of human effort, the future will be better than the past, right? तापरे Q, but if Americans are usually optimistic, but they are not wholly unrealistic, right? The Americans tends to view history as a human record and achievement. They have some common sense of practicability, right? Because they have record of human achievements, right? That is practicality. They have some common sense of practicability. Yes, practicality is there. The government tends to view history as a human record and achievement. This scene, because they are, A would be correct. or B, right? Between A and B, these two would be the correct answer, right? Jadi last two ଭିତରେ ଆମର confusion ରହେ ତ ଆମେ S6 ସହିତ connect କରିକି ଦେଖିବା. The conclusion ଯୋଉଟା ଦେଇଛି, this is the conclusion, right? तो ଆମର last sentence ଉପରେ confusion ଆସୁଛି, ଯୋଉଟା conclusion ସହିତ ତମର link ଠିକ ସେ ବସିବ, that would be the correct answer. So S would be the proper sequence or R would be the proper sequence. They have some common sense of practicability. Yes, practicality, this scene. Some common sense of practicality, this is the scene, right? This scene, right? They have inherited from the English, right? Yes, S would be the last one, right? As I stated before. So जब भी last को confusion आसिबो कि गोटे दीटा option भितरे सबुठु precise कोटा हबो, सदाळे चेष्टा करिवो कि conclusion सहित link करियाको, right? Always try to link it to the conclusion. जोटा तमरो conclusion सहित link ठीक से बसिबो, that is the most precise answer. तो आमर answer is A, right? ठीक है, difficult थिला, right? But UPSC or SSC level re this kind of question is there. Again, same format of question, try karo, chesta karo, correct habagu. Again, this is the introduction, this is the conclusion. Try karo, everyone. Yes, everyone, send me answers quick, jaldi pathao. Yes, jaldi answers, send me answers quick. Yes, send me answers quick. Bujipala, this question is easy comparative to the previous one. Try karo. ये समझते आंसर्स पठाओ ट्राई करो 20 to 25 मार्क्स क्वेश्चन ये बोला आसिब हो जाए भी हमको करिवार अछि यस बाकी मैंने आंसर्स पठाओ ट्राई चलो लेट्स सी इफ सी इज करेक्ट नाउ S1 the body can never stop even in the deepest sleep we must breathe to support this endless activity the body needs all the fuel for action then S the fuel must come from somewhere sometimes it is more active than other times but it is always moving it comes to food C would be correct or A would be correct. Let's try A. The body can never stop to support this endless activity. The body needs all the fuel for action. The body can never stop, right? To support this endless activity, huh? Yes. Then PQ. Sometimes it is more active than the other times, but it is always moving, right? Even in the deepest sleep, we must breathe. Yes. The fuel must come from somewhere. It comes from food. Yes, A is more precise than C. Yes, A is more precise than C. The body can never stop. This is the introduction, Dediji. Right? To support this, never support endless activity. Endless activity corner. It cannot stop. Right? The body needs all the fuel for action. Right? So S1, tapare P, there is a clear link. Right? Tapare Q, sometimes it is more active than the other times, but it is always moving. Right? Tapare R, even in the deepest sleep, we must breathe. Right? The fuel must come from somewhere. It comes from food. Somewhere is food. So S6, there is a clear link. Right? S1 and P, there is a clear link. So P re tomorrow start habo, S re tomorrow saribo. Right? So between option A or D, A is more correct because RQ he gale, even in the deepest sleep, we must breathe, right? It the example of this is sometimes it is more active than other time, right? Other time the on deepest sleep, right? So Q pore hi R asibo. Q pore hi R asibo. ठीक अछि? Sometimes it is more active than the other time. Se nije pacharchi कि sometimes it is more active than the other time. Other time कोटा deepest sleep. Right? Q पर R asibo. So option A is correct. Very good. Option A is correct. Very good, everyone. Right? All clear? Any doubt? You can ask me now. Everyone, all clear? Yes, Ramesh Chandra. Very good. All clear? किसी भी doubt अच्छी पहुंचा रो. बुझी पार्चो? Any doubt? You can ask me now. All clear? Now try this. Everyone, try this. Send me answers quick, jaldi. Yes, everyone, send me answers quick. Jaldi pathao. Yes, समस्त answers pathao quick, jaldi. B is correct. Are you sure? Yes, everyone, B is correct. Or D. Chalo, let's try B. Then we'll try D. Samuel was terribly angry. His pen was missing from the place where he had left it. He thought it was lost. Just then his sister, Alice, appeared at the doorstep. His pen was in her hand and Samuel rushed at her. Right? Yes, very good. Alice ran screaming. Hmm. Yes, B would be correct. Let's see if D is correct. SQPR. Samuel was terribly angry. Why he was angry? He thought it was lost. What is it? It cannot start with S because it is not defined here, right? It is pen. So R asilehi S asibo. Right? This sequence is incorrect. B to be start hi karibani, right? In her hand, because we have not mentioned about Alice yet. Right? So P would be incorrect. P could not be the introduction here. P cannot be in the introduction here. So the correct answer is B. Right? Understood? Yes. Very good. Any doubt on this? Yes, everyone. Superb. All correct answers. Right? Any doubt on this? Right? Very good. All correct answers we got on this. Very good. Now, try this again. Same format. Everyone try. S1 and S6. ये समस्त आंसर्स पठा दो, ट्राई करो. अभी श्योर डी इज करेक्ट. बाकी समस्त में आंसर्स पठाओ, ट्राई करो. 25 marks are on stake, so everyone must try. Let's see if B is correct. Roni was in a great hurry. Let's see. Ronnie was in a great hurry. The examination was to begin in 5 minutes' time. She forgot to look to the left or right as he always did. Who is she and who is he? Then R, he just rushed across the road. As a result of this carelessness, he met with an accident. Fortunately, it wasn't a very serious one. It is just sheet actually, that is a printing error. It should be here only. Right? There is a printing error on this question because there is no mention of she anywhere apart from he, Ronnie. So answer would be D only. Right? Ronnie was in a great hurry. The examination was to begin in 5 minutes. Right? He was in a great hurry. Why he was in a great hurry? Right? Because the examination was to start in 5 minutes. Right? So that's why he was in a hurry. Right? Then he forgot to look left and to the right as he always did. Right? So because of that, he just rushed across the road. As a result of this carelessness, he met with an accident. Right? So QSRP. That is the proper and the best sequence we have. Very good. Everyone, correct answer on this. 4 marks. Superb. Very good. Very good, everyone. 4 marks for this. QSRP is correct. RQSP would be wrong. Right? Ronnie was in a great hurry. He just rushed across the road. Then Q, the examination was to begin in 5 minutes. Then S, he forgot to look left and the right as he always did. As a result of this carelessness, he met with an accident. Can A be an answer? ठीक है भाभी कोई everyone. A or D with which one is the most precise answer? Can A be the answer? Ronnie was in a great hurry. He just rushed across the road. Right? Nine. A would be incorrect because first તમે justify करिवो why he was in a hurry. Right? Why he was in a hurry? Because the examination was to start. Right? तापर तुम्हारा आसिफ she forgot to left and right. Then he just rushed across the road. Then P. This one is correct. More precise rather than RQSP. Right? Yes. Next. Very good, everyone. 12. Try this one. Easy one. A would be incorrect. Always try to justify first. So first justify the work why he was in a hurry, right? He just crossed why. So आगे कहबो ना काहेकि हरी रे थिला. So that's why D would be the answer. Now try this one. Try to be correct. समझते answer करो. Try to be correct. Yes, समझते try करो answer पठाओ. Yes, समझते answer पठाओ. Let's try C. Now, a patient accusing a doctor without another doctor's testimony or even a file case against in the court of malpractice will find it difficult to prove damage about proper medical procedure. Yes, very good. Fantastic. Tough question, Phila. But all of you did fantastic. Correct. C is correct. 4 marks. Very good. All of you, fantastic. Right? A patient accusing a doctor. Accusing a doctor of what? Without another testimony, other doctor's testimony, right? Or even a file against in the court, right? Or even देखो, this is a conjunction that to cure, right? Then P of malpractice, right? Will find it difficult. Difficult to what? Will find it difficult to prove damage, right? So Q, R, P, S, right? Prove damage regarding what? Medical procedure. regarding the medical procedure. Very good, superb. Samaste बहुत बढ़िया करचो. This is fantastic job. Right, 4 marks. Very good, superb, everyone. बहुत बढ़िया करचो. I'm so very proud and glad. Right, you guys are doing fantastic. बहुत बढ़िया करियो exam रे. Right, superb. Try this again. Don't try to rush it. Try to be correct. Yes, some of the answers photo. Try karo. As long as we are trying, we are winning. D, sure. Let's try D. The amount of oxygen. The amount of oxygen is being diminished day by day, which is released by the planet kingdom due to indiscriminate deforestation to meet the increased demands of human population. Fantastic. Good, बढ़िया. Superb. Correct answer. Difficult thila, but you guys are fantastic. Superb. Right? The amount of oxygen, right, is being diminished day by day, right? Then, which is released by the planet kingdom, right? Then Q, due to the indiscriminate deforestation, right? Fantastic. Very good. 4 marks. Fantastic. Yes, very good. Fantastic job. Superb. बहुत बढ़िया coach. You'll do well in the exams. Very good. Superb. And बहुत बढ़िया coach है. Fantastic. I'm so very proud of you guys. Fantastic job. Try to be correct on this. Yes, namaste. Answers pathav. Try to be correct. A or C? Let's see. There was a boy named Ali. He lived with his parents, but Ali refused to work. They asked him to find work, or they were very poor, so they asked him to leave the house. This is actually find work, not word. Printing error. Chalo, A try kariya. There was a boy named Ali. They were very poor. Nah, A would be incorrect, right? They were poor. R ro intro hele, who is they? Right? ଯଦି A ରୁ start କରିବା, A option को choose କରିବା, तो R ରୁ start କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ, right? There was a boy named Ali. They were very poor would be wrong, right? So R ରୁ start ହେଇପାରିବନି. This is incorrect. P ରୁ they asked him to find work. Who asked them? It again there was. This cannot be the introduction also, right? S ରୁ ବି start ହେଇପାରିବନି. There was a boy named Ali, but Ali refused to work, right? Why? And to who he refused to work, right? So correct answer is C. Correct answer is C. That is the only sequence that is possible. Rest are incorrect. So wo introduction में भूल जाओ, right? Rest would be incorrect. Only C is correct. Got it? Any doubt you ask? Yes. C is correct, right? Very good. Very good, Uma. Now, try this one. Yes. Very good. समस्त बहुत बढ़िया कोचा जी. Superb. Try to be correct on this one as well, everyone. समस्त try करो. Try to be correct. जितने हमें practice करेगा in one class itself हमारा foundation strong है जो. Right? It just requires one class, one good class to make our foundation strong. थरे हमें जानी गले केमती solve करियर अच्छी हमारा clarity in concept आसी गले. We don't require anything else. Once is enough. One class is enough to make you competent to get into the corporate sector or any competitive exams. Try. Yes, समस्त answers पठाओ. Are we sure with C? So let's try. C रे. One day George Washington was riding along a road. On the way, he saw a soldier lifting a heavy beam. Right. The corporal was giving them orders. They needed just one more man. The beam was too heavy to lift without help. George Washington demounted and helped the soldiers to lift the beam. Yes, fantastic. All correct. Everyone, fantastic. Correct answer. Right. Superb. How can you answer above? It cannot start with R. They define Heni. Intro the Parivani. It cannot start with Q also. Right? And then again, it has to start with S because he saw soldiers. 80 soldiers mane first time introduction H. Right? So C is correct. Very good, everyone. 4 marks. Fantastic. Very good. So what's the both badhiya coach? Fantastic. I'm so very glad you guys are doing fantastic. Right? Kichi, 6 marks a question, 5 marks a question kariba. This we have solved before also. Let's see if we can solve this. This is IP mat. This is of 5 marks. Right? This is of 5 marks. -1 if you get it wrong. Right? You have to be correct. Yes, समस्त answers पठाओ. Everyone send me answers quick, jaldi. चलो, let's solve. Now, एठी हमारे intro और conclusion दे दीजिए. Several sub-cities have been planned around the capital. Right? So it starts with Q. These sub-cities referred as they elevate the problems of housing. Right? They are expected to elevate the problem of the housing. Dwarika is the first among them. Sub-cities. Dwarika is the first among them. Right? So Q for a P. Right? Where exactly it is coming? It is coming up in the southwest of the capital. It will cater because it is our location. Sethi Kolle, it will cater 1,000,000 people. Right? So our sequences Q, P, R, S. Option A is correct. Right? Option A is correct. Got it? Kemti solve kariyar achi? This is of 5 marks. Right? This is of 5 marks. All of you understood? Concept केमती solve केमती करिवार अछि हमको एग्जाम रे अप्रोच केमती रखिवार अछि राइट टिके इजी करिवा सीयूईटी रे आस्तेला मोस्टली सीयूईटी रो क्वेश्चन टिके इजी थाए यस कैन यू सॉल्व दिस इजी वन ट्राई करो दिस इज ऑफ 4 marks minus 1 plus 4 minus 1 try to be correct easy one. Yes, send me answers quick, jaldi. 4. Are we sure? Chalo, let's see. The quality of the relationship between customer and 4. Try karo. 4 is correct. Sure. For an organization which provide services to the customer on face-to-face basis, employees with whom they deal is very important. The quality of the relationship between the customer and the employee with whom they is very important. Can it one be the answer? One he parchi dekhlo. Jadi amar D hela. The quality of relationship between customer and who? The organization. Right? Customer and who? DA যদি করিব customer for organization and से तो conjunction বসুনি right last word conjunction ଅଛି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ noun ଦରକାର ଆମକୁ right so this would be incorrect 4 is incorrect ABDC होची कि देखिलो cannot be C introduction हे परिवनी employees with whom they deal is very important with whom they देखिए right who are they introduction कले their definition आसुनी right 3 रे जदी देखियो B जदी service to the customer on face to face basis why सेटा भी ठीक से बसुनी 1 is the proper answer here 1 is the proper answer over here समस्त try करो 1 ही आ रही होगा बाहरी वो answer right 1 ही बाहरी वो answer समस्त try करो tell me if 1 is correct or not right everyone try yes Ramesh very good yes Subhashri 1 is the answer बाकी सब भूल अब right similarly out a CVT question kariba easy one yes this one is comparatively easy try to get it एतरे इंट्रोडक्शन देई नथिबो कि कंक्लूजन देई नथिबो चारिटा सेंटेंसेस देइथिबो तुमको खाली सीक्वेंस करियर अछि राइट you have to find the introduction here also have to find the conclusion सेतिलागी एटा टिके डिफिकल्ट हे जाय लिंक को बेसी करिया को पड़िबो राइट but you can solve this one is easy try करो समझ ट्राई करो Yes, everyone, tell me the answer. Samast try karo. This is the last question of the day. I want everyone to answer correctly. Right? तो आज हमें बहुत important subject ऊपर discuss कर ले, बहुत difficult question solve कर ले. And I'm so very proud that you guys are doing fantastic. तो मैं माने competitive exams में बहुत भलो करिबो. I'm sure of that. Right? So go back today and practice as many jumbled paragraphs, rearrangement of sentences, fill in the blank questions, right? As many as possible. Jahan bhi doubt achi in the next class, you ask me, right? You don't come up with doubts, right? So I presume that you don't solve many questions going back home as well, right? So going back, you must practice as much as possible. Don't practice no kale, we won't find success. My success is there with your success, right? So let's see if 3 is correct. People with high BMI and genetic predisposition to obesity have a lower risk of heart disease compared to the people with extra weight is people with is related to environment, lifestyle factors alone, right? Very good. 3 is correct. Superb. Right? 4 marks, everyone. Very good. Fantastic. We got this correct. Right? Now, everyone go back home and practice as many questions as possible. Right? In practicing, if you get more than 90% of the answers correct, so you can be assured that you'll get 20 to 30 marks in the exam for sure. So for that, every day you must practice. So Janki, practice karo. Come with doubts. Jo bhi question re doubt haba, you put it in the chat box. I'll solve it, and I'll tell you why this is the answer and why it is not the answer. But for that, you must come with doubts. And to have doubts, you must go home and have a lot of practice of question and answers, right? So it was a very good class, everyone, right? I'm so very glad and happy that you guys are doing well, right? So go back and practice as much as possible and come with doubts in the next class, right? Chalo. Thank you, everyone. Fantastic class. I'll see you in the next class. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, everyone. It was a great class. I'll see you in the next class.